Before you book that solo trip, watch this first. They say there's a curse in Siargao that once you go there, you won't want to leave. So I tested it all alone on my first solo trip ever. I don't have friends with me, no emotional support human being, no navigator, just me and my luggage and backpack. And a lot of overthinking, of course. But here's what no one tells you about solo traveling. It's not just about beaches and cute sunset photos. It forces you to sit with yourself, to hear your own thoughts, to realize what you've been avoiding. And I chose Siargao not just because it's beautiful, but because I needed space. And if you've been feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or scared to do something alone, this video might be the sign you've been waiting for. So, is the Siargao curse real, or does the island just remind you who you are when no one's watching? I flew from Manila to Siargao Airport in Siargao. If you watched my El Nido trip, you know I was traumatized because I only had 40 minutes from my apartment to the airport. And I was literally running because my gate was about to close, and that's never again. This time, I arrived at the airport 2 hours early, and there's no stress. And I wanted to document everything, but honestly, I wasn't always in the mood to record. So if some parts aren't on camera, sorry na please, I was just trying to be present. So my flight had a layover in Mactan, Cebu for about 2 hours. So it was Manila to Cebu, then Cebu to Siargao. It felt slow paced, which I actually didn't mind. And when I finally arrived in Siargao, I noticed right away that the effort was different from El Nido. In Siargao, there was a lot of construction going on. You could see wood everywhere, hear hammering in the background, and it felt more raw and in progress. And before exiting the airport, you have to pay a 20 peso environmental fee. And when I went there in February, I didn't realize it was already rainy season, and most of my stay I had to consider the weather. I had already booked most of my tours without really checking the forecast, but honestly, even it's raining, it's still Siargao. It still feels magical. First things first, I had to eat. I was so hungry. I've heard people say Siargao is expensive, so I wanted to compare. I tried eating at a carinderia to see if the prices were different from the ones we have in Antipolo. And honestly, it wasn't bad at all. I ordered the Bicol Express, one rice and mineral water. And here's a simple tip when you're traveling, just stick to mineral water. Especially on your first few days, your stomach is adjusting and you don't want food poisoning to ruin your trip. And trust me, that's not the kind of Siargao experience you want.
120 plus 30. Ito, sa rice ba na? Basta 50, 60, 70, 81, 80. Thank you.
After eating, I didn't rush into anything and I just walked around. I wanted to see the area first, what places looked interesting, what felt like, okay, I'm coming back here, and what I could try within my 8 days in Siargao. I actually didn't want to overschedule it, so I just wanted to feel the place. And of course, you can search everything on Google Map, you can plan your whole trip online, but it's different when you're actually walking through the streets, when you see the small details, when you feel the vibe of the place. Some spots look ordinary online but feel special in person, and some places you only discover because you decided to wander. So while walking, I found a few spots that caught my attention, but there was one I instantly loved. It's the Siargao Books Cafe. Of course, I loved it. It's a book cafe. There are books everywhere. It's cozy and they have fast Wi-Fi, which, let's be honest, it's very important if you're working remotely like me. Especially in place where power outages can randomly happen, you need a backup spot. Siargao said, "You want activities?" and then gave me a full schedule. I tried free diving with Ozen, and shout out to my coach Timo for teaching me how to breathe properly. because apparently I've been doing it wrong my whole life. I didn't feel much because I was too busy trying not to panic underwater. Survival first, content later, okay? So even it was raining, like the island was being dramatic, I still went out for food. I tried the Halo Halo in Jorin, Siargao, and it's only 150 pesos and hindi siya tinipid. The serving said budget, but the flavor said main character. I was supposed to go to Kermit Siargao, but Kuya driver warned me about the bumpy road like he was protecting my future. So he brought me to Amiya's pizzeria instead, and the pizza was so big, I got humbled after 2 slices and the rest for breakfast, lunch, and emotional support. So that night, since the rain canceled party plans, our host did a potluck. I brought a watermelon and roasted chicken and somehow gained new friends. And Siargao really said, rain or shine, you're not going to bed bored. Day 2, yay! I woke up like it was Christmas. I booked a tri-island tour on Klook and pick up at 7:30 a.m. They will message you an hour before if it's cancelled or not because Siargao weather has mood swings. It was raining earlier, so I was preparing for heartbreak, but then, boom, sunshine. So at that point, because it rained the whole day, I would have been hopping with tears if that happens. So we went to Guiam Daku in Naked Island, and that's when I met my first set of Filipino friends. And it's completely random. 1 minute I'm alone, next minute I'm playing volleyball like I've known them since high school. And the best part, I saw them again for a party that night because let's be honest, partying alone as a solo female traveler, medyo scary. I'm brave, but not let's test my luck brave. Good thing I found my people from solo traveler to temporarily adopted friend real quick.
Superman.
Agora precisa brincar, se organizar, todo mundo trepa. Agora precisa brincar, vai se organizar, todo mundo trepa, 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 trepa. Se organizar, todo mundo trepa, 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 trepa. Se organizar, todo mundo trepa.
Oi pra novinha safadinha que só pensa em transar. Pra novinha safadinha que só pensa em transar. Vou sacando com força na tech, já tô ficando com falta de ar. Vou sacando com força na tech, já tô ficando com falta de ar.
Superman.
highlights pala dito na activity, ano lang po, yung fireflies po. Fireflies at saka yung planktons. Ano lang yung nag-start sila ng tour dito 6 PM po.
Hindi na namin
6 PM.
maabutan.
Kung ma'am, kung may free time, pwede kayong bumalik na.
So beautiful. It's full of coconut trees, and I've taken a lot of videos here. Fortunately, we're just a few girls in the tour, so quietly enjoyed it. It's not too crowded when we came here, and I like it so far. There's no entrance fee too, and there's a few activities that you can try there. Either you can do kayaking, you can rent it out, but I only have like 30 minutes to explore the areas, so I didn't try it. But this is like the downside of having booking a land tour, because you have like a limited time to do it, but so far so good.
Sige ma'am.
Dito lang kuya?
Doon sa ano ma'am?
Ayoko kuya.
Hindi ma'am, doon sa dulo ma'am.
Hindi,
Doon ka sa dulo ma'am.
hindi ba to ano?
Hindi yan ma'am. Mas matibay pa yan sa relasyon nyo ma'am. Ang jowa mo, sige na ma'am.
Tabalong isa. Kinaya. Kaya.
Huwag kang gumapang ma'am. Sige ma'am. Sige ma'am. Tayo ka muna ma'am. Tayo ka. Tayo ka. Hindi ma'am. Sige ma'am. Turuan ka doon. Ganun lang ma'am. Oh, parang lalakad ka lang sa kalsada ma'am. Sige ma'am. Sige. Sige doon ma'am. Huwag kang tumingin sa ilalim ma'am. Sige. Diretso ma'am. Diretso. Sige. Diretso. Diretso. Okay. Okay na yan dyan ma'am. Huwag kang mag-ano ma'am. Parang
Kaya mo yan ate.
pag gusto mong tumalon, tumalon ka lang ma'am. Sige, naka-video na to ma'am.
Opo.
Naka-play na yan. Okay, anong gagawin ko ma'am?
Sige po, kayo na ba?
Ako na bahala ma'am. Okay.
Tatalan ka ate. Hindi.
Wala.
Yay!
So it took us 30 minutes by boat to get there and 30 minutes back. So technically, you only get about 1 hour to explore, 2 hours total, 1 hour travel, 1 hour main character moment. But when I tell you it was worth it was all worth it. The water, it's very clear, and the hills are screenshot worthy in real life. There are so many things you can do: kayaking, snorkeling, diving. There's even a 15-foot diving board if you want to test your courage and your insurance. But warning, everything has a fee. Snorkel, drone, kayak, life vest, and if you want to leave your bag somewhere else, that's another 50 peso. So good thing I met this super sweet girl. Shout out to Ate Mai. We split the kayak, that's 250 each, and teamwork makes the budget work. Now, the boat ride going there, it's a slightly traumatic for me because one side of the lagoon was raining, the other side was so sunny. So the waves were acting like they had personal issues with each other, and I was holding on like, oh my god, universe, I just wanted a cute lagoon day. But when we arrived, I am very speechless. It is indeed beautiful.
Mga buhay, good afternoon. Welcome to Barangay Kaum, Sugba Lagoon, Siargao.
Ay, pala, barangay ka. Sugba Lagoon, Siargao.
Amping po. Good afternoon.
So just like that, boom, 8 days in Siargao went by. Before flying home, I did one last thing, a quick motorcycle ride up north. No big agenda for me. I canceled my Sohoton trip as I was too tired doing the boat rides anymore. So it's just me, the driver, the road, the wind, and that quiet feeling of not wanting it to end yet. It felt like the perfect way to say goodbye to the island. And after that, everything became a blur. My flight from Siargao to Manila is delayed, and at that point, I was just emotionally checked out at the airport, living on snacks and patience. And I got home really late that night, exhausted, slightly disoriented, but I'm still smiling. And honestly, Cebu Pacific kind of saved the mood because they gave us a voucher, a one-way ticket to any domestic destination. So even though I waited for hours, I was like, okay, delayed, but make it free future travel. I'll take it. So Siargao gave me sunshine, rain, new friends, scary waves, expensive lagoons, random adoption by strangers, and a reminder that sometimes you arrive alone, but you leave with stories. And the curse, let's just say, get it now.